this. So welcome to ECX Ambassador Call, Friday the 1st of April. My name is Angela Stevenson, aka Angel's Guide 2, and today we're going to go over the 5 strategies that we have here at IM Academy that really helps us with our business. So I'm just going to go over those 5 strategies. So make sure you got your notepad. If you can put on your cameras, that will be really great. As we are recording, please put on your cameras. Be absolutely amazing. So let me share my screen with you guys. Let me share my screen. So like I said, we have 5 strategies. And the first strategy is going to be the newest strategy, and this strategy is actually amazing. So what this strategy is called, it is called interest lookup. And what this does and what it helps us do is actually find, when we are advertising our products, it actually finds what are our great ad sets. So our ad sets are like our buckets that we are, our audiences that we want to target, people that we're looking to target, that's who we're looking for. So anybody that's interested, for instance, in travel bags, I was just using it earlier for travel bags. So let me see if I can type that. It comes up with all different random things. So if we go into travel bags, you can use it for literally anything. So the main interest is travel bag, but then you can drill down into Google and see what's trending. If it's actually a trending topic, you can go into Facebook and see what's hot in Facebook, and then you can just do another general search. You can literally put anything in here. So if we put in, I think I'm doing a cat product. So if I put in cats here as well, let's see if it searches, it should find a search term for you. Let me just refresh this product. Let me just refresh. Let me let other people in as well. Okay, in the way. There. Sorry, let me get the chat box. Please, guys, if you want to ask any questions, feel free to. Let me get the chat box so I can monitor that. So make sure you, if you want to ask any questions, let me know. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I have any new people on here. If you are new to ECX, just drop a number 1 in the chat so I can then welcome you. If you are new to ECX, just drop a number 1. So let me see if this is going to do it. Okay. So, okay, we've just had an upgrade whilst I've been on here. So if whatever term you're looking for and you pull it into the search box, it will come up with all different things. So you can see your audience sizes. You can see your interest. You're looking for what categories it's in, what categories in, and then you can see the size of your audience. And then you can drill down. So if you want to go into like Google's one of my favorite parts. It tells you about the trend is happening. So when you know if it's a trending product, then you've got people are actually actively looking, and this will tell you the trend of that actual search term. So you can see if it's actually worth using. So if you can see the trend line here, it's kind of stable. So this is a stable trend. It doesn't really drop down, so it doesn't have peaks and troughs, and it goes throughout the whole year. So as you can see, over the period of time, it's always been a trending word to be using, and it's not really dropping. So when I'm advertising a cat product, I will definitely have one of my ad sets as cats, because I know it's actually a trending product. I can also see where the search term is actually used. Now I can see my top 5 target areas, and my one I target the most is the US, and it's 100% in the US. So you can see this is really a really great search term to be used. And also they have down here below also different areas, different keywords as well that you could use. So you can use cat and soup, stoner cat. You can Google these further to see what exactly they are if you're not sure what they are, and then you can then use them for your actual ad sets to go and target. Okay, so this is one of the new products that we have. And if you're in ECX and you're not using interest lookup, you need to be using interest lookup when you are doing your ads. So the next one we're going to talk about is the pixel tracker. So the pixel tracker is what's going to help you actually log all the transactions that happen on your website, all the views, all the page clicks, everything that happens. This is what's going to pick it up for you, and then you will be able to, in conjunction with your ad set, your interest lookup, you're going to be able to target those people a lot more precisely. So people that come and view any part of your any part of your web page, so your view content, people, it will count them all the time. Anybody that comes and adds anything to your cart, it will calculate that for you. Anybody that initiates a checkout and don't check out, it will count that for you. And anybody that actually purchase from you, it would then collect that information. Now, when you've gathered all that information, you can do specific targeting interest to just people that viewed your content. So it wouldn't be just the same those particular people. It will be people that actually looks like them, have the same behavior as them. The internet knows our habits already. So this will target people that look like them. So it's important that when we are running our ads, we are using our pixel tracker. We have our pixel tracker set up correctly so it can collect all that data. So when you're running ads and if you don't get sales, it's actually okay because you're collecting data. And you have to remember, data is king. Okay, so once you've got the data, you can now retarget people, and it won't be that the same exact people. It will be them and people that look just like them as well. So you're casting your net even wider. So people that might not actually see that product or advert the first time, they will see it the second, third, and fourth time. And people don't necessarily buy the first time, so we need to keep showing our ads to them every so often. And having your pixel set up correctly will help you do that. So you no longer have to go to ask friends and family to go and purchase from it. It will do it for you. So what I do like with this pixel tracker, we have our Facebook ads, but they don't give us all the necessary numbers that we need. But in here, it gives us our ad dashboard. And in our ads dashboard, it will pull in all the information we have from Facebook and all the other social medias that we have our pixel. So if you've got a pixel for TikTok, if you've got a pixel for Pinterest, they all should be listed in your pixel tracker. Because as you can see, I've got all of mine in here as well. So make sure you connect all of your pixels for whatever social media you're running. So you have TikTok, you have Pinterest, you have several Facebook accounts. I have several that I run different ads in, but you put them all in here because they all work together and they will all over time help build your business. So when you come in here, you can look at your ad dashboard. You can filter from 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, however, whatever information you're looking for. It breaks it down from campaign, ad set, ads, and your placements. So the reason why I can do this, because at the beginning we teach you how to put your UTM tags on your campaigns. So now it can read all the level of detail. We can go right down to which ad, which placement of that ad was our best ones. So then we could start targeting the ones that are doing the best and collecting the most sales. We don't need to spend money on things that are not collecting the sales for us. That is why we have the pixel tracker, and that's how it links into the ad set. So when we have our ad sets, we will know this ad with this is placing very well with this group of people, and we can drill right down to that lower level detail and get as much information as possible. So that is the pixel tracker. Do we need pixels for Google Ads too? Yes, you need pixels for everything. So the platform will give you the pixel code, and then you just copy it into your pixel tracker, and then it's tracked, and that's how you link it up. So every platform gives you their own pixel, And it's not always called pixel, but it'd be some version of it. So we have pixels on Facebook, we have tags on Pinterest, and I think it's called tags on TikTok as well. But they're all actually mean the same thing. So all the different social medias have pixels for your business. Okay. Please do drop questions in if you have any questions. Okay. So the next one I want to talk to you about is your ROAS calculator. So this calculator really helps you figure out your pricing. So you need to understand your pricing, especially when you start doing bundles and offers, etc. Because you still want to be able to make a good profit from when you do bundles and when you're doing discounts and etc etc. You don't want to be losing money because you're offering 15% off. So obviously you want to make it attractive to the customer, but you still do not want to lose money. So when you're doing, when you're doing your regular calculations, you when you import it from Oberlo, it is normally around 2.53%, or whatever you set it at. So it will come into your store at that prices, but you still want to check that you're going to be making a decent profit. And that's where you come here and you use your ROAS calculator. So all you have to do is you leave the two bottom ones as it is. So your fees will be 4.5%, which is always set at that. That is your fees that you're paying out for already. Your net profit, you want to profit about 20% of whatever you're selling. And then you put in whatever it costs. So however much it costs you to get it from the supplier to the customer. So if it's going to cost you $4, $5, $10, $30, whatever it's going to cost you, this is what you put here. Then you add in your own shipping. Now, actually, my shipping has gone up. So I don't know about you, but I'm following government advice and prices have gone up. So I've increased my prices as well. So my shipping is now $5.95. That's my cheapest shipping. And then you put in how much you're selling things for. So if you're selling things for like 1995 or 1997, you want to see what your margin is. Let me just let some more people in. So the aim of the game is to get this box to go green. So if I was selling, like, the cost, it's going to cost me $4, it's going to be $5.95. And if I'm selling this for maybe $9.99, that shouldn't go, that should not be green. Let me just refresh. That should go at least amber. If I'm selling something for $9.99, so I'm not going to make a profit. So we're looking to always get a green box. So if we get a red box, we know we can't sell it at that price. Well, we could sell it at that price, but you're not going to really make much of a profit. So what's no point, waste your time advertising stuff that you're not really going to make a profit. So if you're going to sell anything, you make sure this box is always green. So let's put my shipping price in. Let some more people in. So let's see. So if I sell something at $8.95 or $8.97, nice work. Okay, that doesn't sound right to me. I don't think this is working properly, but that shouldn't be a good profit. Not by my calculations. Okay. So I want you to go green. So if it goes amber, I never said anything that goes amber. I always make sure it goes a good green. And if it goes red, I definitely don't sell it. So what it means here, it says, heads up, your ROAS is 2.39. There is still room for improvement, but that's what your ROAS calculator. So what your ROAS is going to be your return on ad spend. So whatever you spend, you would have to make sure that it's 2 times the amount before you make a profit. So we don't want that. So I would always, well, all my products are around 19. My cheapest products are around £19. So my profit is around $21. Let more people in. Okay. My profit is around $21. My BEP is 1.5, and then my ROAS is around 1.6. So how I use these numbers is when I go into my Facebook ads or my Pinterest ads, it has a column saying ROAS. So once that column number is over 1.6, or I would say 1.7, I know this product is a good product and it's selling and I'm making profit. So I normally watch that column and I watch a few other columns, and that's how I know I'm in. I will let the ad run for another day or another 2 days, because once my ROAS is above, then I'm good. If my ROAS dropped to 1.6 or below, then I know it's time to actually end that ad. So I hope that makes a bit of sense for you. It takes a few goes to do it. Let me see. So I didn't see the questions. Let me go back to where. How are you? I'm great. How do you avoid the race to the bottom against those severely discounted? You don't have to be severely discounting, because there might be a race to the bottom, but I like to think of myself as Prada and Gucci. You never see those things on sale. So, know your prices, know what you want, and attract the customer. Your customer will sell. If you want to be like Primark, and then that's the discount culture. But I'm not looking for those type of people. There's like how many billion people in this world? We're not looking for all those billion of people. We're looking for a specific set of people, and have confidence in your prices. Don't sell yourself cheap. Do not sell yourself cheap. Your prices are your prices. Have confidence in them. We're not competing. Okay. Thank you, Lavinia. I didn't even know you was on. Thank you. I want Spire to deliver 2 to 5 days in the UK and US. Is that easily doable if you were? Should I look, please? Yes, you just need to find the supplier. So that means you will need to go out and network and find the suppliers that you can work with. So the first thing you could do is start Googling, and then start building relationships and see if they can supply your products in 2 to 5 days. So that's the way you could do it. If you're sticking with the drop shipping method, then we use AliExpress, and that's at least a 30-day minimum turnaround. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next one, which is Cloner X. So if you don't have Cloner X, this is like a must-have product if you want to build your store super fast. This is a must-have product, and there's so many different elements to Cloner X, but the main element is that it adds products to your website super fast. Within a click of a button, it will add products, and I'm about to show you. Let me see. Okay. So the first thing, let me go to hot products. Every day, the behind the scene team, they put on a minimum of 2 products every day. Now, this might not be for your niche, and that's fine. There's 71 pages of products, and every day, including the weekend, they're adding products. So you should be able to find a product for your niche, or for a general store. You can add anything that takes your fancy. You don't have to add all the products that come on, and I wouldn't advise you to add all the products, even if you are a general store. Take a look at what is going, what's happening. If you like it, then you can add it, but I wouldn't just be adding every single product. There's 71 pages so far of products. And what this page gives you, it gives you the actual product. So you click on clone and it goes into your store. You have your advertising video. So it will just click on here. It will take you either to Facebook or IG. So the team have done a fantastic job of finding all this information, and all we've got to do is click on a few buttons. It also finds you a reputable AliExpress supplier that you can use. You don't have to use them. You can check them out. So you just click on it. It will take you directly to AliExpress, to the supplier that is that is selling this. It also gives you the shop that is selling this product, so you can just have a quick look at the shop. Now, I forgot to say, these products are trending products, so they're currently selling in the market. So this is research we don't have to do. We know they're selling in the market already, so we just have to copy and paste. It also gives us our targeting interest for advertising. So you can use this two ways. You can put this into interest lookup and see what other interest will generate, or you could just copy these straight into your Facebook ads and just run um, targeted ads direct using these as ad sets in your advertised campaign. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 interests here, so that'd be 5 different ad sets. You can use these, or you can think of, if you can think of other ones that are related, these are just a starting point. They're not saying that these ones are going to hit, but they're just giving you an idea of this is the ones that are the top ones, so you can use them, or this will prompt you to think of other ones that will fit the theme of this product. So it's just really a guide, and each one has ad set interest, targeting interest for you, which are going to be your ad sets when you do your marketing. Okay, so this is one part of Cloner X. Second part is you got your favorite store. So when you start using Cloner X, you can clone other people's stores, and you just come in here and you just save them into your favorite stores. You can clone other people's products. So anytime you clone a product, it will come into here, but you can clone straight from other people's stores. So if you start Google, when you start in this platform, you will start learning how to find other people's products. Or when you just generally just surfing the net, you will come across something that you like. If you're on Pinterest, you will find something, it will take you to their website. If you really like it and you want it in your store, you could just take the URL, which is just this part, you just highlight it, and you come and you go to clone a new product, you paste it into here, it will come up, and then you press clone, and now you've cloned somebody else's product or somebody else's store. So you can clone loads of things, which is what I do very often. I like to go and clone other people's stores. I like to clone other people's products. If I like it, I want to have it in my store. And then, you have everything done for you. You don't have to write the copy. You don't have to get the pictures. You don't have to do really anything. All you got to do is change a few details so it is a bit more personal to your store, and it's not directly a copy of the other person's. But other than that, it's you've copied somebody's store. So I really love Cloner X. So that's the number 4. And then the last one is Theme X. So let me just wait for Theme X to load up. So Theme X is your store layout. So you can change your store layout as many times as you like. So this is one of my store layouts, not my current theme. It's a theme I had a few months ago. I changed it to back to Theme X3 because I like Theme X3, but I was trialing out Theme X4. So we have different themes, and I know Theme X5 is coming. So I'll be looking forward to that, and I'll be trialing that out. Theme X4 has super loads and loads of cool bits and pieces, more than what 3 has, but 2, 3, and 4, they all got their place in here, and you can use any of the Theme X's. It's super easy to actually use. All you have to do is just click on your collection, decide what your collection is by clicking a few buttons, and then you pick what you want to have, and then your collection will show. It is that easy, guys. Theme X is so easy, and before you know, you've built yourself a brand new website. Once you put your products in using Cloner X, you use Theme X to design the website. You can design it anyway. And when I say design it, you really don't have much to do other than click a few buttons. Like, I want a baby store. You can pick a baby collection. You can do whatever you want. So I've already got my collections, my old collections here. And if I don't want to say, I don't want to show Christmas, I don't want to show Christmas pajamas, I can just hide it by just clicking on I and hiding it. Just literally clicking on here and hiding. If I want to change anything on the top, I can come into announcements and change anything. If I want to change the headers, I just come onto the headers and change anything I want to. You really can't mess this up. You really, really can't mess this up. And all you have to do is just scroll and just click on or off. You come into theme settings. The theme settings is like your colors, your logo, and typeface, and things like that. So you really can't mess this up. And you just go through, what are you looking to do? You want to add, well, we don't say add social media because we don't want to take people off. So we normally check this to make sure we don't have anything tagged into social media, because we don't want people to come on our page and go into get distracted with social media. So we just come in to make sure we click all of those off. We just, you just say, what do you want to do? Your cart goals, your discount, your countdown, your swatch colors. Do you really just have to? I know somebody was looking for cookie box, so we have one here. So it just tells you what you need to do. So I have a pop-up that comes at the beginning, like, my cookies for my legal stuff. So really, guys, using Theme X is one of the best things to use because you have literally everything and it does most of the work. You just follow the instructions and either check it on or check it off. That's all you have to do. And it's literally just a checkbox, guys, just a checkbox. And this is what you would get once you finish. You can have things like this. We got your name here. If you want to have it, you got pictures coming up. You don't have to physically go and try to code this in. It does it for you. All you've got to do is literally put in a checkbox. You check it on or you check it off. So you like here, you check it on or you check it off. You don't need to do anything. How many people do you want to be visible? You can decide. Anything is up to you to decide. You can do literally anything you want. There, you can't really make any mistakes. And if you do make a mistake, you could just go back and undo it. Literally, you made a mistake. You put this to 22. You don't want 22. You just go back and change it to whatever number you want to change it to. It really is that simple. Let's see a question. Is it possible to start version 3 then switch to version 4 to continue? No. So if you build your store on theme X3, you've built your store on theme X3. If you want to have your store on theme X4, you have to come into theme X4, do your customizations again, and then you have your store on theme X4. Now, what you would do, if you build it on all of them, what you will happen is whichever one you decide to go live with, that will go live. But then if you want to change it, because you've already built your store, you can switch it over to theme X4 or theme X3 or theme X2. So every time you put a theme on, you do have to come and do your customization. It doesn't take it over because each theme is slightly different. As in use both versions on one. No, you can't use both versions on one store. You can only use one or the other, but you can switch between them. You can switch. So only one theme can be used at any one time. So you can't mesh them together. Okay. So those are the 5 strategies that we have here. So we have your layout of your store, which is ThemeX. We have your product, your Cloner X that loads all the products into your store that will be displayed on ThemeX. We have your pixel tracker that will find all your audiences, that will find your customers. And then we have the ROAS calculator that will help you with your pricing, especially with your bundles, with your discounts. You really need to use it to make sure the discount that you're offering, even though the prices look good, that you're actually making a profit. And then you have your interest lookup to help you find the top markets of interest that people are actually searching for, because you might find an interest that sounds good to you, but actually nobody else is using that search term. You don't want to spend your money on that, you know, even though it's the 333 method we're doing, you don't want to spend 333 on an interest that actually nobody is really searching for. You really want to spend your money on interest that is very active and that's going to get a good result and going to give you back a good return. Because even if you don't get sales from that interest, you will get data from that interest. And that data is what you're going to retarget with. So I hope this session has been it's just been a brief breakdown of all the tools that we use, and these are the tools that we educators in ECX, we all use these tools, so we're all using the same thing. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat if you have any questions whatsoever. Let me leave that, stop sharing. Does anybody have any questions? Cool. So if we don't have any questions, then I'm going to give you your Friday night back to go and do party.
I do.
Yeah? Oh, hi, TT.
Sorry, I just dropped a question in there. Sorry.
You did? Okay, go and answer your question.
No, because you were saying that the delivery times take what, up to 30 days. And I'm thinking, is
Well,
that
so it's not always 30 days, but it's not that's the average of AliExpress. It's the average is around 30 days. Sometimes you can get it cheaper, but you have to spend more money in the delivery. So you don't want to spend your profits delivering. So if you want to spend, you can. It's up to you because everything is up to your decision. It's your business. But you want to anything up to 30 days is a good delivery. So it doesn't have to. We're not Amazon. We can't do next day delivery. We're not the big high streets that can do next day. We're just small independent. So people shouldn't be expecting, and do not put on your website that that's what you offer, or don't put that as a guarantee, because if somebody sees that, they can hold you to it, and the delivery part is actually out of your hands.
okay? Get you.
So you know you don't control that part of it.
Thank you.
But
Thank
definitely, when you're ordering stuff from AliExpress, do check the delivery, because not every vendor of the same product has the same delivery time.
you.
So
Okay.
if someone's giving a crazy delivery like 60 days, try and find that product elsewhere.
Elsewhere. Yeah. Get
Yeah,
you.
try and find it elsewhere, because they might have a quicker delivery like 23 days, 25 days, you know, because the quicker you can get it to them without increasing you having to spend on delivery is going to be better for you.
Okay then. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you. That helps.
Okay. Oh, I see you. No, we're not gonna be doing that with her cat. I'm definitely not gonna let you see me what I do to my cat. Oh. But if you've got any more questions, let me know. Okay, guys, thank you so much for giving up your time this evening. Go and have a great day. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you later. See you on boot camp. Bye.